Hello everyone, it's me, Dusty Circuit here, and welcome to some more Fortnite with Skade.
Welcome.
Look,
I got the
welcome.
final style of this skin I liked. Been waiting for this for like 6 months or how long ever it took.
Might as well put a target on your back.
Literally.
So with mine though, mine's very bright.
You are a little bright there, sir. You've got lava coming out of your chin.
Where on earth?
Oh, blue.
I'm here in Washington State. That's where on earth I am. Hi.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if you got my message before, but I do have another
Oh, the
bewitchment-
snake tongue.
yeah, the snake tongue.
Yeah, sorry, I saw that, but then I saw the video of the bird and I got all excited about that. Yes, I am still very much collecting those, so thank you. I do. I'll be on later today. I'm excited to play on some today. I'm actually feeling my throat. It's weird. Like my throat felt a little better yesterday, but that's like gone backwards, but I have way more energy today. So I think it's like a trade-off. I very much would rather have the energy over the throat at the moment. Let's see. Collect food items. Emote at Rizzy Riviera. Where's Rizzy Riviera? Oh, there it is. When is the season over, guys? Someone tell me.
Like March 7th our time.
Next week.
Okay.
For us, but it's
week left.
March 7th.
1 week left. Waha.
Well, basically it's like, I think 11 our time. So.
Oh, okay. This has been an interesting season. I will be honest and say I did not play Battle Royale very often, but I played a lot of Lego Fortnite. I love Lego Fortnite. It was a lot of fun. I love that you can catch fish in it now. So stinking cute. And it opened up a lot of new things. There's challenges now to Lego Fortnite, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, I didn't get to play that again.
I haven't played in like ages, basically since the first release.
Not sure if I like my home screen yet. Never changed the
Evan, do you still have the S23 Ultra, or did you get the S24 Ultra?
I got the S24. I have the S22 still next to me. I'm gonna be trading it in, so I can get some money back for it. But yeah, it's still there.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm in love with this phone so far. The design is so much like, even like the exterior design feels more comfortable in my hand because they've kind of gotten rid of the curved screen now, so it doesn't slip in my hand as much as it used to, which I'm really happy about.
I would have thought it would dig more into your hand.
That's good. You won't throw your phone anymore.
Yeah, because I do that a lot, don't I?
Wait, you do use a case, right?
The other day it whizzed by my head and my hair went flying. It was crazy.
It's actually interesting you asked that, Nen. I used to use a case. A couple months ago, I actually stopped using my case.
Why? That
Can't
that
use a
is
pop
the biggest
socket without
flex.
a case.
That's
I
the
don't-
biggest flex ever, is to be able to afford not having to use a case.
Well, I don't ever drop my phone. It's so durable
Mark this
anyway.
timestamp. Oh boy, will we be going back to this event?
Do you at least have
Oh,
a screen
sure.
protector?
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay. You say that,
I
of
don't think
course you
that's-
do, like you also use a case.
Also
too.
use a case.
Like,
I mean,
of
this
course I
one-
do. Why wouldn't I
course I
use a
do. Why
case and a
wouldn't I,
screen
you
protector?
crazy?
I mean this.
Oh
I mean
my.
this screen probably won't even need one, considering like
True.
the test with the Mohs
Still.
scale. But
That's crazy.
yeah, I've just kind of become
Yeah,
anti-case.
Evan
my
has
phone
a-
is just
Unusually durable phone.
the the Sams. I would say I've owned like 3. So my most recent 3 phones. So my S20, the S22 Ultra, and the S24 I now have. They all are incredibly durable, and I have seen people do all sorts of stupid things with them, and they haven't got a single nick on them. And I'm just like, why?
Like you've
why?
never,
You know?
like you've never even scratched it, or let alone cracked the screen or
No.
anything.
The last time I broke a phone, like actually, like, oh my god, I have devastated this thing, was the Samsung S4 I had when I was 11, and that was because it slipped out. That slipped out of my pocket when I was sat down, and it hit a hard floor.
The last phone I broke was like a it was like an LG G6, and it was after I already got a new phone, so I was just like using it for Pokemon Go. I was literally just in the bathroom, and I just dropped it like literally 6 inches or so, and the screen just didn't work anymore. Like it didn't crack or anything.
That's my thing. It just sometimes it's not even about how hard or how fast. It just happens to be where you like how you dump it, and then next thing you know.
One time the most recent that I damaged a phone, like there was visible damage on it, so not broken, just a bit damaged, was I had an iPhone X when I don't remember exactly when it was. It was, I think, 2017. Or something like that. And I was walking down a mountain. It was really icy. And I had my phone out because I'd sent my grandmother a text message because I was out for a walk with my mother, and I was just letting my grandmother know we'd be back in like 20 minutes. And I slipped on a patch of ice, and because the phone was still in my hand, I was trying to catch myself, but the phone slammed down with my body weight, and there was a small crack in the bottom right corner, but it was still fine. So I don't really like damage phones, and I dropped my S20 a lot when I had it, and it didn't have any damage on it, despite having like, a screen, all this stuff.
Expensive. I know the iPhones are like around $1,500. So
with Android phones, you can typically find their parts online for a lot cheaper, and then you can repair it yourself.
This is the thing. One is that yes, it is an expensive phone, but yeah, as Nin said, the price to repair them and the parts needed are ridiculously cheap in comparison to iPhone. And not only that, but beyond that, it's the fact that the build quality of the Samsung phones I've owned, I watch a lot of rigorous durability tests, and they pass all of them with flying colors, and my personal experience has also proven that. So I'm just thinking, it's
scary to me just knowing how expensive they are.
If I had a naked weak phone.
Oh, but I would just rather be overly.
If there's any phone that could not have anything protecting it, it's the S22 Ultra, it's the S24 Ultra, and I just think why? It feels so much nicer with a case. It's just much more comfortable in my hand.
What about pop socket? I can't live without pop socket. Just being honest.
I've never let them. They get in the way of my middle fingers. I can't.
You put them in different spots to fit your hand, though.
Yeah, you custom it to how it fits good for you.
I've just never really understood the appeal of them. I see why people have them. I've never liked them that much. I've tried them and they just weren't for me.
It's a little lighter on my hands, personally.
I just like the minimalism of having the phone as it is, and I've had cases that are quite thin and quite small, but it's just they just feel quite, I don't know, I've never owned a case. I've had millions of different types of cases, from your tough ones to your really soft ones, to your meshy ones, and they all just feel really, they just don't feel.
That's silly.
And they just don't feel good in my hand at all, and it's just yeah. But see, that was at a time when you needed a case because they couldn't withstand anything, and I feel like I'd say in the last 3 years we've had a line of phones from both iPhone and Android where the durability is so strong that cases aren't as needed as they were. So. Yeah, I know in my luck, yes, it probably will bite me in the butt one day, but I've been living this life now for 4 months.
Every time you talk about it, I would knock on some wood or something.
In the last 3 months that I've had
what lighter was that, Nen? That was cool looking.
It's like a Beyblade looking one.
Got him.
Wow.
Wow, that was real nice.
I've got
steal my kill.
I didn't steal it.
I know I stole it. My bad.
Okay, I actually kind of like the grapple plate.
My favorite. Okay, how do you install Gemini on this thing?
I used to work at a place where they made pop sockets.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Did you have a custom one made? I got him for you, Dusty. I killed him, and then
I
he
got
killed
one
me.
that was. I got one that had the American flag on it, but I can't remember where it is.
Mine currently is Largatha shield from the show Vikings.
Oh.
I can't. I guess I have little hands too, so maybe that's part of it. But like
Yeah.
the pop socket isn't even just about convenience for me. It literally holds my phone because I have the Max. I like the iPhone Maxes, that are a little bit bigger, and and like I can't imagine like I can't one hand text, but like without my pop socket. But with my pop socket, I can one hand text if that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh no, I get it. There's, like I said, there's definitely a place for them, and yeah, there are people
There's
who
a
really
lot
like.
of places for them.
Yeah, that I just am
You
like.
can use them to set it on a counter and watch something.
They've just never benefited me enough to really just justify it, and I just kind of prefer the smoothness of the phone without it. So, but yeah, if I had a smaller hand or I didn't have like the same like feel with my phones, yeah, I probably would also have a pop socket. So yeah, there's definitely a functionality there, just not one that I need.
Yeah, the place I worked at, where I made those specs, before we were when we were still on the old server.
And don't you hate it when you get killed? I kept shooting this guy and I didn't hit. My crosshair was right on him. It's weird.
Ooh, I forgot about this circle search. Yeah, this is cool.
Oh yeah, circle to search is really crazy.
What's
I will
that?
probably use. There's a
just-
new feature. where
You just circle with your either your finger or your pen, and then it just searches what's on the screen.
Yeah. So if
Oh,
you
wow.
sent me like so if you sent me like a picture or something, I was like, oh, what is that? I could literally, rather than ask you, or like I could literally just like take a screenshot of it, or just open the image, circle it, and then my phone will just automatically search it for me, and will find a result based on that and tell me what it is. You can do this with anything. You could do it with like a physical object too. Like if there's if somebody's holding like a pen that I like, I
Dang,
can just go,
imagine
ooh, I
being
like
Nen
that.
still in my kill. Mm-hmm.
It wasn't even me.
It was.
It sounds like a lot of hoopla.
Uh-huh. I don't know who else has lava coming out of their mouth at the moment.
Not me.
Evan.
Mhm.
You.
I
Oh
cannot
no,
confirm
guys,
or
we
deny.
won. Come on, we can do better than this.
So the search bar goes. What other apps am I always using? I always forget. Okay, I've got Signal there.
Mm.
Can I
But it
ban you
paid
now?
$5 one whole day not to talk out loud.
Yeah, we're gonna have a full day dedicated
Just
to it.
kidding. Yeah, I'm broke.
You wouldn't
But
last
we're gonna
a
have
day.
a whole day where instead of the talkathon, we might raise more money
Silence-a-thon?
for Trevor's project to do a silence-a-thon. Exactly.
We'll definitely do both. We'll do a talkathon first.
Oh my gosh.
It's been-
And then it could be like where we have guests and like Nen will talk Pokemon to me, but I can't talk back. Oh,
that'd be funny.
So painful.
What was I gonna say? I'll be glad that we're gonna have this. We have a date
It's
now,
still
and I'm
snowing.
pleased we do, because it'll be if it's, I think in August this year it'll be 2 years since the idea was first proposed. If that tells you.
Interesting. Yeah, it is. It does.
Oh, Blue, we have a conflict on the schedule for
Which day?
Saturday.
This Saturday?
Yeah, aren't we supposed to do the Asgard meeting this Saturday?
Yeah, it's at 2 o'clock. What
Yeah.
do we have down?
Well, 2 o'clock our time or EST?
Oh, sorry, 11 o'clock our
Yeah.
time.
We also have a Leeds meeting at the exact same time.
Okay, we can we'll push the Leeds meeting to Sunday then. We'll do Sunday.
Are you sure
I can
you're
let
gonna
them know.
have?
Or we can do it a half hour before, but we're not changing the
You're,
Asgard meeting.
you're gonna have. I was gonna say you don't want to have a Leeds meeting on Sunday. You're gonna have
We can
Scribe
even
meeting.
do
You're
it
gonna
the
have.
following weekend. I'm trying to say the Leeds meeting is not a big deal. It's just a check-in meeting. So we'll just push it to the next Saturday then. That way,
That probably is. Yeah.
yeah, not a big deal. But thank you for
I
catching
would
that. And then
Also, we have FSF on Sunday, right?
I was gonna say we
yes,
have
and I already
FSF,
told
karaoke,
Evan,
and
I'm
the
like,
Scribe
ooh,
meeting.
that's bad timing. So I might not be at FSF on Sunday. And Evan, I'll go over
Mhm.
that with you. Also, we need
Also-
to get the new channel put out that we talked about at the last FSF.
Also, if you guys haven't caught the announcement yet, there is a special milestone that has
Lightning
been unlocked
round.
with the Skade quest, a lightning's quest. I will be posting the quest tomorrow. I put the time in the channel. It'll be posted tomorrow, and you'll have the exactly 24 hours, and that quest goes poof, and you can't do it. So
Okay.
it's worth it. It's worth
I'm
10
excited.
points.
I'm ready. I
It's
hope
gonna be
it
a big
is
quest,
things
though.
like play Pokemon Go. There you go.
Yeah, I'll make it as easy
Win a
as
Pokemon
possible.
Go raid. It's gonna be raid weekend.
Yeah, this would just be. People would
Is
just
that a
say
new
that
one
you
then?
bought them.
Was that a new MMO? I didn't know that one.
No, it's an old weekend one. But look at
I was like, why is nobody readied up? And then I realized, no, everybody is.
Yep.
You guys, I
What
might have found a
else?
new computer.
I'm gonna put my Google Authenticator on the home screen because I always use that when I'm signing into things.
Wait, what? Wait, what about a new computer?
I might have found one.
Okay.
Oh, you've got circuits beeping.
Oh, that's interesting. That's not you. Nin.
what? That's not from me, but someone posted that.
At first I thought it was. I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm just spoofing, obviously.
Blue, like, have you done, like, your homework, like about, like,
I would-
about...
I would never get anything without asking you guys first. I'm first seeing if this computer is still available because it's on like a Facebook Marketplace, and then I'm gonna ask for a little bit better details and see if they can give me it. But Nin can tell you, maybe off the top of his head, what some of the specs were. Do you remember, Nin?
Where's Nin?
Dead.
Do you remember what some of the specs were off of that Facebook?
Yeah, one sec. Let me pull it up.
Okay. I was gonna say Nen would be the one to answer that. Does he way better than I could.
Basically, they had the listed asking price at $220. It's like the GPU is a AMD RX 660 XT. And then the CPU is an AMD Ryzen 5 5600X.
Ooh,
I think it's
that's-
5600G.
Ooh, that's gonna be an upgrade.
Yeah, all of this is a massive.
Yeah, and just on like a basic part, like price calculator, it's saying that like a computer that would be in like kind of a working state with all of those specs would be about like 450, and they're asking for 220. And they're also offering like a keyboard and a headset too or something,
Yeah, a lot.
which wouldn't really hurt to get, you know.
Never bad. to
Yeah,
have
I
a
mean,
backup.
it wouldn't hurt to have a spare keyboard.
That's for sure, especially
The
in
only
our house.
only thing we don't really know is if it actually works.
Yeah,
And
so
what the motherboard and
Yeah.
the power supply looks like too.
yeah, Nin gave me some questions to ask them. So as soon as this is over,
Yeah,
like,
if this
I
is
can
a
hop on and
used
look.
computer, yeah, you'd have to look at that.
Yeah, but once I get a little bit more info, then I'll post it. Because even Nin suggested telling Dusty. So yeah.
I can't
And I
remember
gotta
how
make
I
sure
had.
it's really the price it is. It feels like it's too good a deal, and those make
Well,
me
they
nervous.
listed it as like 350 or something, and then they lowered it to like
Maybe because
the
nobody's
200.
really. Maybe nobody. We're like in a time where nobody's just buying computers at the moment. You know, like an average like Facebook Marketplace kind of thing.
And, well, this is kind of interesting because I believe around at May at the latest, Lucario's getting a new computer.
Oh, nice. That's very exciting.
Well,
Yo.
they've been needing one for a long time.
Okay, so if I want to do
Mood. Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, they're
We'll see if it-
literally in a similar boat as you are, Blue. Like they've been using the same computer, like
similar specs.
well, they've been using the same computer, I think, since 2018, when, like, I've, like, had 2 new computers since then, but then again, I'm very lucky to be able to do that.
True.
That is special. Like, I'm not saying everybody can do that.
Ellie, I've never bought anything off Facebook Marketplace. I don't even use Facebook. I'm gonna have to go into the Skade page in order to ask them questions because I don't even have Facebook. Listen, you just want to ask them questions.
I mean, I could.
Yeah, actually, would you mind? Because you
Typically-
actually know what they're talking about.
Yeah, typically it's just like you bring cash with you kind of thing. I don't think typically people do like.
Well, they'd have to like turn
transactions
it
and
on
stuff.
to like show you it works.
Yeah,
like-
typically you would go over and say, like they would know beforehand that you would be coming over and asking to see it turned on and all that.
Yeah, I think for something like a computer, I mean, like
yeah.
shoes, other things. No, you don't have to. You can meet in the parking lot
Like,
of a grocery
like,
store.
Any,
But
like,
for a computer, you need to be able to get on it and you be able to look through
Like,
it and make sure it's
but
everything.
honestly, I would agree with that for anything, like, electronic. You want to know if it works.
Right.
One thing of
Yeah.
note is that it's not an HP pre-built, so you can actually
Upgrade it later.
Oh, this is actually, like, custom, like,
It seemed that way.
yeah, like a...
I think it might be a pre-built, but it's not like one where it's like the parts are so specialized
Yeah,
that
it's not, it's
HP
standard,
kinda put
it's
me in a box.
standard parts, not proprietary stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
What can I
I
put
gotta go
there
find
instead of that?
food items, guys.
Widgets. Ooh.
The Peter Griffin helicopter glider is the funnest thing ever.
Um,
Like laugh while it's so funny. Do you have it too?
No.
so about Lucario's computer, their current, well, I don't think I really have all their specs memorized, but I know they have an i5 7400 and their computer originally came with a 1060, but they upgraded to a 1070 at some point.
Nice.
And, well, the last computer they were I don't know if they've decided on what they're gonna buy, but, I know one computer someone recommended that they should get is, an i5, 13400F and a RTX 4060, though I'm hoping that's the one they'll get. That's
What? You just shot the tree?
Oh, do you want me to kill him for you? He's dead, Bulky. What is he wearing? Tell us. I'm gonna go after him. Don't hurt my friend.
Why would I add a Snapchat widget? I don't need that. What the hell? That's miserable.
Yeah, I always feel that way too with Fortnite.
Shut up.
Shut up. I was waiting for it.
I really don't like you.
I know you love me. We've established this so many times already.
So, Blue, is this like as soon as you can like verify if that computer works, like you'd buy it?
I think it's in a price range that like if like Nen can verify it's good and it works and it's everything that I need, and can, like Nen said, build from, like even later on, kind of thing. Because I don't want to put myself in another position that I'm already in. So if we can do all that, then yeah, I'll see about making it happen. So we're also getting a new toilet this weekend. So big weekend in my house. Yeah, replacing one of our toilets. That's exciting.
You're welcome.
What is it?
Yeah, Evan killed it.
Well,
He exploded it.
He
I'm
exploded
sorry
it.
I'm
The
sorry
whole
if this
porcelain
is.
broke.
Oh, what happened to it?
No, it broke, like the back, like
I plugged it.
It wasn't it? Too many burritos. No, the back porcelain cracked and like it had like a leak in it, so literally just the toilet needs to be replaced.
Oh.
Which is not as it's just a few screws and then you like pick it up and yeah.
Well,
Nothing too exciting.
we frankly at some point need to get a new toilet. Ours like doesn't like it. Really, it's like sometimes you have to flush it twice or even more than once, and whenever it's done like refilling with water, it's still like you can still hear like sort of a hissing sound, like there's
Oh, like
still,
it's running?
like it's still running.
Yeah. There's a toilet on sale at Home Depot for $98 and I'm like all excited about that.
You
You
should
know
look
you're
on
an adult.
Craigslist.
Craigslist for a used toilet. You know you're an adult when you get excited over like an on sale, like a toilet that looks nice that's on sale. That's like peak adulting, you know?
I can't make a. I can't.
Can't
I'm
make
still
a
not happy
toilet on your
with this.
homepage.
Can't make a toilet. It's okay.
Still not my liking whatsoever. I can't get.
That's
I
why your
can't,
mom got
like-
the Tide stick to get all those stains out of, and you're good. You do away.
Yep.
Tide stick's amazing.
Oh.
Oh look, it's the train station. When is this gonna hop on Asgard? Yeah, you should do that.
Oh,
Just make the train
yeah.
station look like the Fortnite train station.
I forgot.
BB will never know. Shh, we won't tell him. It'll be an original design. Winky winky.
Pretty sure BB's making the design. I'm just making the train. I probably need to get to that. Before
Well, we have a
BB yells at
meeting
me.
tomorrow. We have a meeting tomorrow. You got a whole 24 hours. That's plenty of time in your time.
I didn't even realize that. Right. So I can easily now adjust this.
Oh
Yeah, there we
my
go.
gosh, Evan. Remember, we can't see what you're seeing, sweetie. Remember?
Don't call me sweetie ever again. I'm absolutely and
Evan,
utterly
dear,
offended.
remember, we've talked about this. We can't see what you're
I have never felt more patronized and insulted in my life.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not. I'm gonna take it as one, okay? Volky, would you like to share some spritzy water over here with me?
Sure.
Excuse me, you just killed my friend Dusty. And now you're gonna kill me. I'm dead. I'll come find you in a minute. See, I really wanted to die so then I could easily go find Volky. Oh, Volky and Nin are together. Okay. We're gonna have a little champagne party here, guys.
I like
Non-alcoholic champagne.
I'm like opening my phone for the first time. I don't like it.
Hello.
Sort of acceptable.
Hello.
Excuse me? Why are you hurting my friend? We got our person, our bounty. Nice job, guys. You killed Bulky. Nice job, Dusty.
Oh no, they killed Wokey.
Oh no, they killed Bulky.
A clock one.
Where are you, Bulky? Here you are. Hi. I brought the fluids. Here you go. Oh, and I died. Aw. Now Mod has me wanting that ice maker.
Oh wow, blue 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 blue. E is for Evan.
That's right. Who's a big boy?
Wow.
Bury the blood of...
Here you go, Bulky. Delivery. I have traveled 10,000 miles just to give you the good stuff. You're welcome.
I just wish there was a little more customization. It feels like
He's
it's
a good
really
friend,
there.
this girl.
Okay, so
Evan, do you even have good luck?
what?
Do you have good luck?
Again? Guys, come on. We're gonna get a reputation of being
The
good.
Samsung app Good Luck.
I've never heard of it.
You...
Evan, even I've heard of it, and I don't even have Samsung.
Yeah. You've had a Samsung phone for this long and you don't even have Good Luck on it? You need to go to the Galaxy store and download it right away.
Right now, go get good luck, Evan.
You've
That's
literally
me
never had
confused
the
with
blue. I
good
don't
luck.
like you.
But good luck. Get it?
I hate
Good luck.
you.
Top of the day. Good luck to you. This is
I
really
really
good
don't
soup,
like
by the way. And then if you want some of it, it's really good soup.
Good. I don't like soup.
Riley was like texting me this morning. He was like, "What are you making up there? It smells so bad." I'm like, "Soup? It's bacon. Like bacon does not smell bad." It's really good soup.
Evan, do you have your phone connected to your computer?
No,
Oh,
not
Evan,
right
if
now.
you do that, then you can take your computer with you to work.
Shut up.
It's just easier. You can take screenshots on your phone and then just send them through your computer.
I watched something about that on last night's Blacklist episode. Evan, did I tell you Blacklist is back? I am so happy.
You were talking about it quite extensively, and you even reminded us about how much you love James Spader and the birthday call. I was very much there for it.
Yeah, Evan, I'd recommend
Ellie,
getting
I'm
Good
so
Luck
happy.
and then going through all the like settings and stuff. 'Cause they have like it's kind of like a mini app store, but it's just more specific for like specific things. Like when you take a screenshot, you can there's one of the modules for it where you can set to add a delete button. So if you accidentally took the wrong screenshot or like at a wrong time, you can just click delete and it automatically deletes it.
Evan, the Blacklist is back. Which means for the next, 2 weeks, I will talk about nothing but James Spader and his wonderful mouth. Not to be confused with Pokey Daxie's mouth. And I don't want to mix those up. Both have amazing mouths. What is that one? This feels like something Riley would have. I've been working on my drifting. Evan! Where's Evan? Oh, he's moving. Is he who we're waiting on? Yep. I think Janet was calling. I have waited so long for this edit of the skin, and now that I have it, I'm like, okay, I'm over it.
It's alright, huh?
Literally, but I feel like I should use it, but I really don't care at all. I'd rather use one of my other skins. Always goes that way. Evan.
Janet, let Evan back to their computer. I need to play Fortnite.
Janet. Exactly, Janet. Truman, really picky. You
I'm
know
back.
that. Oh my
I'm back.
gosh,
Oh my gosh.
woman. You
Well,
were
maybe
like
give us something.
slower than my
You were like
great
you were 30
grandmother.
seconds away from getting kicked out of the
Seriously,
party.
we put up a timer. We're like, that's it.
I'm sorry, my mother needed me for something, so I
We
literally
knew.
had to like
We
mute.
assumed.
Wow.
That's why we said Jan. Yep, when you watch the playback, you'll hear Dusty
Jeez,
telling Janet
Janet,
to
let us
let
play Fortnite. Dang.
give our Evan back.
Oh.
Where is my skin? Oh my gosh, the whole time I still could not find my skin. And he was gone like 30 minutes. That's crazy.
30 minutes.
About that. Evan, since you were gone so long, we designated that next week you have to bring the treats. Yes. This is what
Okay.
happened my whole life when I was late to every Girl Scout meeting. It was always, well, we decided you get to bring the treats next week, Kimber. It's like, ah. And Mom always made me late to everything.
Why won't it let me switch this?
Oh my word! Are you still talking about?
No,
your
I'm trying to
phone?
fix. I'm trying to fix my mouse now. It's not letting me switch it back to what it's supposed to be. Yeah, set it to 400.
Oh yeah, Evan, you should get good luck though. Just saying.
Good luck.
I'll give it a go.
Does that mean yes?
Yeah.
Once you go
I'll
good
give it
luck, you never go back.
It's true. Once you go good luck,
Blue.
you'll never go out of stock. That was really dumb.
Blue. I just really like. I just really hope bad things
Missed me
happen.
when I was like gone sick. I know. I feel like I
just,
have all
like-
this extra built up in me for right now.
It's because of the you kind of have withdrawals from it.
Withdrawals? What's that?
I want to die.
Not until you take me to get some fish, sir.
Some what?
Fish and chips.
Yeah.
And
maybe.
walk up the feld. See, I even said your word, not mine.
Not Feld! It's Fells with an S! I'm going to absolutely decimate you on the carpet of my house!
I don't think your
ever
roof can
call
hold
it
me,
a-
sir.
Seriously, don't ever call it a Feld again. I don't even like the area that I live in. I'm not even that patriotic. But the fact that you had the audacity to say that with such inaccuracy has physically hurt my chest out of anger and
Does it make it worse
frustration.
that it legitimately was an accident? I really thought it was called a feld.
Yes, it makes
Does
it
that
worse.
just make it worse? Okay,
the
'cause it's
dagger
true.
in my like stomach has ruptured the
No.
intestine.
This means I listened to about 80% of what you say because I caught about 80% of the word that
Better than
you use.
60%.
No, FEL. I just forgot the other L
Yeah.
and I switched it with a
Better
D.
than
That's
it's
not
better than-
50%, sir.
it's,
That's
I
only
said
one.
I said 60, you deaf bat.
It's still not even 60. It's more like 80%, just like I said.
Why are you focusing
I know
on that?
math with an 8 is not your strong suit, but come on.
Why are you focusing on that? My God.
You didn't even catch it. I made fun of your word on math too.
I don't care.
Math. Mathas. What class are you going to? I'm going to Mathas.
Nobody says.
It's an Evanism.
Well, I guess a
Broke him.
bluism because Evan.
Well,
Well, guys, you do remember Evan is a prototype of a hologram that shoots out of a device in his Stargate game. And so clearly somebody dropped him in the water because he's not using a phone case.
I dare not.
And he has damaged his circuit boards.
I dare not
Somebody
bother.
should really put a case on. You should put that in your D&D game that you come in a blue-proof case. Yes, a blue-proof.
I dare.
Would you like some support, Volky? I shall help you.
I dare not bother correcting you on the game's name, so I'm just gonna
I
just
don't even.
say yeah.
No, I said it right, didn't I? One of the times.
You said I think you said Starfield, didn't you? Starfinder.
Stargate.
It's not Stargate.
I'm pretty sure Blue said Starfield.
I think she said Star Wars.
It's on my video. Whatever she
Spaceballs.
said.
Yeah. It's a fun game Evan's playing.
Can I swap the location of these things?
I'm
Oh, I
gonna take
can.
your blue
yeah.
gun, Volky. Do you mind?
Sure.
Thank you, my friend. Sharing is caring.
No, it's not.
You just haven't learned that yet, Evan. Oh no, he killed me, Volky. I'm dying.
Good.
I miss Asgard. I haven't played
No
really in a
home.
few days. I've been really sick.
I only played it,
I've
but
noticed a
I've
lot of
only
like,
been-
not a lot of people have been on Asgard this week.
This week? It seems like it gets these pockets where there'll be like 2 or 3 on, and then another point in the day
Well,
there's 10 on.
No one's really been in the calls.
Yeah, I think part of that is a
They
few of us
just
just
run
haven't
calls
been.
for so long.
Yeah, the calls did go for a really long
know.
time. But no, Super J's still in them every day. I think he had something going on today. That was why he wasn't there today. But I know Mod's still been in them, and I've been trying to join when I can, but I've just been really sick. Hard to talk when you're sick.
Wow. My gosh.
Unless you're Evan.
Ugh.
Wow.
Ooh.
I just ranked up and I don't know how or why. Hello, Volky.
No.
Hello, Dusty. Help, 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 help. Nice job, Volky. I did throw up some pretty solid walls here. This is what I do when I get scared. I hope next season we get better ARs. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, like Evan said, I missed that. The ones that had the use hit scan.
I just hope that they make the pump shotgun better than
Yes.
the auto one.
Yeah, it says a lot when you say you prefer the auto right now. I think that says everything. And then you killed my friend Volky!
And don't get me wrong, I like the
That
pump to use,
Everyone
but
else is using console or something, and they're using auto aim or something.
like I like using the hammer pump, but like I like using the hammer pump. It's just that it's literally 2 hits to kill with the other shotgun and 2 hits to kill with the pump. You know.
That one, the pump is it just.
That's the only thing that the hammer pump shotgun beats over the auto one.
Oh!
Ha!
No!
Ha!
Gosh.
What's he look like, Volky?
I'm not very smart. I forgot to unmute, even though I muted like ages ago,
Ween.
and was able to unmute very like ages ago too.
Did he kill you, Volky?
Oh, you see the message?
Yeah, I see. That's how I do.
They killed Schultz to death.
Got him. I killed him.
Ow! Oh my god.
Was it
my-
FaZe
They're
Elmo?
everywhere! Everywhere.
I killed FaZe Elmo for you. It's kind of a funny name, actually.
FaZe Elder? Why does that remind me of Elmer Fudd? Oh, this is gorgeous. Okay.
Gorgeous.
The widgets were never the problem. It was just my lock screen. It was just outdated. I had like a really
so
cool like
silly.
cartoon. I had like a cartoonish one that I had, but I say when I was like 17, and I really liked it. But like the default Samsung ones are just way better. Like why? This is literally like just getting like this is like getting coasters, but like for my phone rather than like for my desk. I had to bring it up
Lord.
somehow.
We're back to the coasters.
Why is
I'm not
Sunday
getting.
highlights?
It's not. My thing is to collect ammo. 200 ammo.
Yeah,
from
mine's
regulars.
doing the same.
Oh yeah.
It's not giving it to me, and I'm really getting sadness.
Oh, and then she-
Oh hi, there's a whole group of us up here. Hello, my fellow people.
is it, are you actually making that?
Oh.
Yeah, I've been picking it up all the time, and it still says 0 out of 200. But like,
Mine's doing the same.
I clearly have gotten a whole lot at this point. Like, I'm gonna go grab this guys. I just killed him.
Maybe.
At first, I was like, well, maybe it has to be people I've killed. So I tried that. Nope, still not working. So I think it's just broke.
Yeah, I've got something really good in here. And let's get the main app.
What kind of gun? What kind of ammo are you talking about there, Evan? Because we're in Fortnite Friday call. I don't know where you are.
Point taken. Point taken.
Ow!
You're very good
hit
at
in the
saying
butt.
things. You're very good at saying things exactly how you want to say them without saying them the way you don't want to say them. Like you couldn't have just said, "Oh,
Be a
Evan
good
and
mom.
his thing." You aren't a good mom.
Yes, I am. My cat says I'm a very good mom.
I did a
Are you
report.
gonna bring Toby up for a visit today, then?
I don't think she'll let me.
Aww.
Yeah, I don't think it's working.
Hopefully, once we're done, it'll like just give it all to us, cause we.
I'm sorry. No, the NK video found me. Oh god.
Excuse me. Volky and I are just running around collecting ammo.
I'd said the NKVD found me.
Oh my. Evan.
A dissolved secret police force from like nearly 100 years ago found me. Yes.
I saw them on Stranger Things. Just kidding.
You think we dissolved? We never dissolved.
Why are you a Jamaican leprechaun again, Evan?
Because they are the ones who created such a force.
Leprechaunism?
Sure.
We
Dang,
did
we
it!
lost.
We're number two.
Woo!
We're
We
number
did
two.
it.
We're
We're number two. Finally, we hit our goal. Now we can be number one again if we want.
Yay!
Yay! Yay for Chlor Sector.
Yeah. You don't need the one.
We don't need that stinky number one. Imagine if there was first through third place, then I'd always be wanting to get third. Why, Evan? Ooh, Pokédex
Why?
has a new video out. Why? Because 3 is a good number. Now you know.
Uh-huh.
The more you know, my friend. Oh, Evan, do you know the name of this skin? My new skin that looks like me when I was 16 that you got me.
I don't remember it now.
We can't remember either. I wanted to change into that skin and I can't find it.
Well, that wasn't very bright of you, was it?
No. Truly.
I put my banking app there. My
Should put it
Instagram.
in the
Here.
toilet.
I put Snapchat there, and then I put Facebook.
Actually,
there.
Snapchat goes in the other spot.
Yes,
You shut
Snapchat is
up.
like the other end of the
Mhm.
phone. You've
Listen
got,
to
like, the
Ali.
back. You got
Listen to
the
Ali.
back.
All the way in the back.
Ali is giving good advice here.
Very good
I don't
advice.
even use Snapchat anymore, so
Yeah.
I
mean,
literally
where
can't
is it
stand
gonna
that
go
thing.
next to your MySpace?
Just
don't forget the content.
quiet down. Just quiet down, Blue. Like
I
so
can't
this
find the
thing.
skin and I'm gonna cry.
I hope you cry
Why?
because I don't like you.
Can't find the skin.
Yeah.
It's named. Is it a new skin? Would it be like under season? Like, let's try season. Why? Oh yeah. I can't find it, guys. I found it. Yay. Look at Evan, I found it.
Well done.
Thank you, Nin, for not writing up yet.
I figured it would take a while, so.
You're like, I know her, then she's just gonna cry that we went and she still was stuck in the other skin that she was so excited about, but then she is already over in a matter of 10 minutes. Is my cat with you?
I've got that. And then I want to know. Do I need authenticator on that one? Probably not, actually. Now that I think about it.
Hey, Taro, Captain, Bjorn, Coast, Murphy.
James.
I called him all of his names. He's not coming.
I wouldn't either if I was him.
I've been calling him Hey Hey, but really doesn't like Hey Hey. Now she likes the name Toast, and I'm like, I don't know about Coast.
What about toast?
I like the name Reddington because, you know, Blacklist, you know.
Oh my
or
god.
Spader. Should I name him Spader? That'd be awesome. But then I'm like, why not go back to my roots and do a true Viking name? And so Bjorn keeps coming back to me, and I'm sure Nen will be happy about that.
I feel like
Starting
what's...
Lean a little more to Bjorn.
Who do I actually message on WhatsApp besides my mother? Nobody. Like, literally
Why
nobody.
do you message your mother on WhatsApp? Does your phone not come with texting services?
Better question. Why does my mother message me on WhatsApp? I don't use WhatsApp. She uses WhatsApp, but
Why not
don't...
use, I don't know, text to message? What is with that?
We
It's
do,
just a
but she
common
gets-
thing in the UK is
Is
WhatsApp.
it? Is that a common thing in the
That's
UK?
the normal thing. iMessage is completely foreign to everybody there.
But they don't even have
It's-
iPhones.
it's not-
They'd be
it's
like
not
Android to
even-
Android.
It's not even that. It's just for us. Like, my mother always gets better signal with WhatsApp, and so it's just easier for her to message me on there.
That's
so
not
I'm
it.
just...
Like here, the app is more like
It's nobody.
like
Nobody
when you want to
actually.
talk to someone, but you don't want anyone to know you're talking to that person.
Nobody actually respects WhatsApp here either. It's like it's just a personal convenience, and that's all it is. It's literally, and again, I'm not the one who who uses WhatsApp. That's how I get my messages, and so I just use it. I'm not gonna be rude and demand my mother use a different app just because it fits my needs. So I don't care.
Well, is text messaging considering I guess that is considered an app. I guess.
Well,
I don't know.
what's in the name? WhatsApp.
Well, no, I mean, but like, does Android come with text messaging? Like
Of course
with your
it
phone?
does. Yes, it comes
Okay,
with.
what
yeah,
would you
I could-
call that? Would you call text messaging an app, or would you call it just kind of default, like part of?
It's kind of, it's a default. Well, it's a default thing,
That's
and we
what I was
have.
trying to say. That's
Yeah,
what I
we-
was saying.
we-
It's not an app.
we
I
have-
can't imagine installing a separate app.
we have, and we yeah. Of course, it comes with tech. Yeah,
Hey, if
we
it's
have
what your mom
that,
likes,
and we-
there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's literally all it is. It's not a question of capability or even the fact
I
that I
was
prefer
more
it.
like, oh, I was more very surprised is all. Nothing wrong with it. I was just very
Exactly. Well, yeah.
clarify. I just want everyone to know. I don't. Hey, Janet can use what Janet wants to use.
No, if you're just at first like, why? It's like,
you know
well,
what's funny? You want to know the irony in all this? My dad called me like a week ago and asked me if I have the WhatsApp app, and I was like, "No, Dad, we just text on normal text." He's like, "Oh, I know." He goes, "But I'm going to England." He's going to England, by the way. Like in a month or so. And he's going on a cruise, and he's going to like England, Ireland. He's going to all kinds of places, Scotland. And he said that everyone is saying to use the WhatsApp, when you talk to your family, because then it doesn't use like long distance or anything like that. So I will ironically have to be downloading this just while my dad's in England, because
Just
I
tell
guess
him
the
to get
roaming.
Discord.
That's what I said, and he has Discord, which makes I set him up a long time ago.
We've used like
Weird.
for us like, and I'm not. This isn't just like
The
you.
irony in this.
This isn't really
I'm
a
now gonna have
UK.
to download it for my
This
dad,
isn't-
and you download it for your mom.
Interestingly, this isn't really a UK thing, I'd say, but like for us, like,
Texting in.
like when my mother couldn't send a text message to me, if there was no signal, she would send me a WhatsApp and it would go through instantly. So
But
that's how for her.
How does that make sense though? Because when
I feel like
network to your
using
network-
SMS in 2024 is
Mhm.
kind of insane, to be honest.
I don't know why. It is insane. It doesn't make any sense. It's just how.
They cost money to use, right? Well, I mean, an internet connection costs money to have in general, so you might as well just use it for everything instead of paying for
You want to
texting
know
long
where
distance.
my confusion is? I don't understand people that like FaceTime people while like shopping or
I hate
at
that.
the doctor. So I was at urgent care last weekend, as you know, because I'm sick. And I'm sitting there, and there is a lady that comes in, and she's FaceTiming, and then she has to go check in, which that gives your personal information. But again, she's still FaceTiming during all this. And then she goes and sits down, and she sits. I was in the like contagious area, and she was in the like I broke my toe area. So she was like sitting in the like little section next to mine. I heard every word she said, and she was like holding up her phone as if talking to somebody right next to her. And she did this for like, how long was I there? Like an hour. The whole hour, I had to hear all of her conversations about what she did the night before, how she hurt her toe, blah blah blah.
I think she has main character syndrome. We have
you
this
guys
like.
seen this? I'm not the only one that's seen
Oh
this, right?
no! Everybody, I see this all the time in public. Like it's like as if people can't have
Like
people and. Well, they also, even if they aren't
It used to
FaceTiming,
be
they are
rude
still
to just
using.
talk on a phone in public, and now
They
it's
also-
like.
Well, they also use that speak. You know what annoys me even more than that though is people who use speakerphone and they hold the phone on that weird and annoying angle and they yell into the bottom of it, like where the speaker is. It's like, why can't you just speak at a normal volume? And, like, I have always had the etiquette, right? If I'm on the phone and I have to go into a public building, I completely deafen my voice to like really quiet. Like, okay, I'm in a shop right now.
That's my.
Yeah, I can make arrangements for that
See,
as
me
well, of
too.
course.
Right,
Yeah.
right. That's me, and that's why I'm like. It used to be like really rude if you were the loud person talking on the phone
Yeah,
while
it's just
shopping.
normal now.
Because everyone turns and looks at you like, who are you even talking to? And then you realize, oh, they have the little earpiece. Because remember when like Bluetooth first came out, like the earpieces?
Yeah.
And you wouldn't know, and then all of a sudden you were like, what is that person crazy? And then you realize, oh no, they're on a phone call.
I feel like
But now it's like, they're literally, now I have to see
I
your
feel like-
friend. I don't want to see her. She's
I feel like a
friend.
hospital and a shopping area is completely different kind of situation because I feel like a hospital it's completely like I think it's personally loud just because they need to talk to someone, a loved one right now. Like they broke their
Well,
toe,
that's-
they need to tell somebody. You know.
Oh,
There's
no,
a-
she
but
was
there's a
just
difference
she was-
between-
she had been
there's a
having
difference-
apple juice and was just
But
more
see, those are
laughing.
people-
Blah, blah, blah.
But those are people who want the world. But see, those people are very attention obsessed. They want the world to know. Why can't you go? Yeah, hi, I'm in the hospital right now.
Or just
yeah. Last night I broke my foot, like doing this thing.
I
Why
was
do people
so
have to
dumb
go? Yeah,
last
I'm in the
night. Let me
hospital
tell you,
right now.
girl.
Yeah. Hi, John. Yeah, I'm in the hospital right now. I broke my foot. Yeah.
You're gonna have to
Crazy.
hear all of,
Shut
see, And two, the difference with FaceTime is like, at least with a phone call, you're typically only hearing one side of it, right? You're only hearing the person that's right there in front of you. But with FaceTime, I'm hearing everything her friend is saying too, because she doesn't have like AirPods in or anything. Like she has, she's talking on like speakerphone in a sense. And her friend is like, I'm having, of course, it's natural to be curious, so we look, right? So now I'm watching her friend and her have this conversation, and I don't know. It's not a big deal at all, but at the same time, I'm just like, when did this become normalized? Because I do see it all the time. I see it I see it everywhere.
But it's like people have like they have no respect for anything. Like
it's self-aware. Was that what you were about to say?
Well, what I was gonna say, I think there's two things that go with it. I think the first one is that people, don't have the same self-awareness they once did. So people just do things and they have literally no conscious thoughts like they used to. But I also think the other thing is that people, like, I feel like nowadays, and I don't even think this is necessarily a conscious thing, but I feel like nowadays people want, like, the entire world to know what's going on with them, right? With the rise of social media, a phone call can't just be a private...
main person syndrome or whatever you call it?
Yeah. It's literally main
person. I've heard that phrase.
It feels apt though. Like people now have to be the center of everything. It's like, why can't you just have a private phone call? Why do now the entire hospital wing have to now hear your crazy drunken story of how you broke your foot?
What was really funny was like everybody else we were all making eye contact with each other, like rolling our eyes at that girl, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like we were all of us were like, oh my gosh, will this girl like stop?
Well, one example I have as well.
Probably like right at 21, she looked around.
I see videos of people like nowadays as well. Like there was this one video I saw yesterday of this girl who was being told off at this gym because I don't know exactly what it was. She was she was doing something that she wasn't supposed to at this gym. So the owner of the gym kind of confronted her and said, "Hey, look, like if you're going to behave like this, you need to leave. Like you can't act like this in public. This is a shared space." And so what her conclusion was is that this guy saw her online and knew exactly who she was and had a personal vendetta against her, and that's why he kicked her out of the gym.
I'm just like, all be her behavior, right? No.
Of course, it's also because because she has, shall we say, a online personality.
Yeah. And it was at a gym. I'm seeing so many of these gym ones.
Gym. I think they literally need to.
People are trying to work out, and then other people are like. This one lady, like, she was taking all this time getting her camera like that perfect angle. And he's like, "Can you please, use this machine or like let me use it?" And she flipped out and went all crazy on him because like she needed her time to set up for her video so she could video herself because she like streams herself working out. And the time it took was like this whole guy's gym time. So he went and complained. He's like, are we here to work out, or are we here to make sure our makeup is perfect for the photo op we're about to have?
I mean, if they're paying for it, there's a big difference.
But there's gym etiquette, and the etiquette is like you use a machine or you step aside. Like, you can't just hog it because like when people do gyms, they usually do things called like circuits, which is like, this type of gym where you go from like one machine to the next. You're like, okay, I'm gonna work on these leg ones or whatever. But no, this girl was just sitting there setting up.
Well, it's annoying too because I feel like nowadays people don't care about going to the gym. They care about telling the world they were at the gym today. They need that photo of them at the gym. It doesn't matter the sets they did or the leg work. Like, it doesn't. I feel like people do things now not for themselves but for the world to know. It's like I feel
like a lot of things right now are, I'm gonna do it if it's a photo op for Instagram or a chance to maybe get viral if I do this one thing.
Saying political things is quirky, like acting out at the gym is funny because haha, look at me. Like people
there was one of the guys that one of the guys had responded, had posted a picture at his gym, and they said no cell phones. Like they don't want, if you're caught taking a selfie, you're out. Like he's my gym comes to work out. We don't allow any of that. It was kind of funny.
Well, it's like, see, the way I see it, I see a pool, I see a gym kind of like a pool. I don't know about the US necessarily or other countries, but in the UK, you are very hard pressed. you're very hard pressed to go to a pool and be allowed to just casually start taking photos or videos, right? Because it's a place where people are in their trunks or they're in their swimming costumes, and obviously it's a public
It
setting.
took me a minute to figure out what you're saying by trunk.
So for me, like, the way I see it is, in that respect, I think the gym is the same thing. Now, are people obviously fully clothed in gyms? Yeah, but I still feel like it's a private space. It's not really a place to take photos or videos. Now, of course, you can get permission. Like, if you like at pools, and some pools allow you permission. Like, if you've signed a thing and you're doing it for a specific reason. But yeah, most of the time it's a blanket rule that you can't. And I think that the same needs to be true for gyms, because I think it is starting to affect society.
I think that personally, if there's no rule at the gym against it, that they shouldn't really enforce that. And if they pay for the gym, then and they're paying for a set of rules.
But it's a don't be that guy thing, though. That's the thing. I don't feel like it should be a rule.
Don't be that guy. And I think the fact that gyms are actually starting to make rules about it, saying like, you're here to work out, like, don't do this, I think really says a lot about like what Evan was saying, where a lot of people are actually going there just for this, just for clicks, just for photo ops. And the people that are there to work out are probably incredibly frustrated.
And I agree. Like,
also,
I agree.
If they pay their money, though,
I agree principally that if they're paying good money to go there, they are a paying customer. They're doing what they want to do at the gym, but it's still a shared space, right? It's not like as if they're renting out a private gym and they are being told off. They are renting out a spot in a shared gym. They have to. It's the same thing as like at the gym. There isn't necessarily a rule on cleaning the equipment. It's an expectation that once you've done with the equipment, you spray it with like antibacterial, and then you wipe it down, like, because you've been on it, you've been using it. So for me, it's the same thing. It's like, it's just a basic sort of like thought process, really. Or it's like, don't be loud at a restaurant. Does that need to be a rule now? Or is that just a simple, oh yeah, I'm at a restaurant, I should probably shut up? Or a cinema.
Some rule, some.
What about like a cinema though? Does there now need to be a rule enforcing people to be quiet because one influencer thought to be loud?
They do put on the screen here saying turn your phone off.
They do? Oh, not here.
Yeah, it's like right before the movie starts. You know how like they do like the commercials or like the trailers?
No, not here.
And then they'll do like one that's always like tied to that cinema, like come to the concession stand. Really? And it's like a dancing popcorn or something silly.
Hold on.
And then they have one that it says like silence is golden. Please. You don't have to. It's not a rule, but it's like, please mute your phone. Please, the glow of the phone can distract people. Like,
hang on a sec.
I think as someone who's all rules should be specifically stated. There shouldn't be stuff that's left ambiguous, especially if it's like to the point where you can get kicked out of a place for it. Like, I feel like there should be clear. I think it should always be clear cut, especially.
As an autistic, I completely agree with that, because sometimes it is a struggle. That's why the don't be that guy rule has always been a struggle. Sorry, go ahead, Evan.
I just really want to quickly ask Ali, because I don't live as urban as Ali does. Ali, do they have those rules in cinemas that you've been to?
It's not a rule. It's not a rule.
Like, not a rule.
Please. It just says please. Silence. I think it is silence is the word. Please silence.
Yeah, kind of. Odeon.
Please.
I don't know if you have an Odeon.
Oh, do Odeon? Oh, okay.
Please silence your phone.
I've been
for others' enjoyment or something like that. It's not a rule. It's not like if you do not, you'll be kicked out. It's like please silence your phone for other people's viewing. And so if you don't, you're the Richard if you don't. You get it? Like you wouldn't. I'm sure there is always that one person somewhere, but. Yeah, I'm reading up. It's just taking a second. I was just curious because I've been to all the cinemas I've been to don't have that, but then again, I go to more independent cinemas, not really big ones, or I don't really live in a busy area, so I imagine in a a city, I imagine it'll be a more kind of needed thing, or not a needed thing, but here it's by that because our cinema is a 2 theater. We don't we're not it's still wooden chairs basically. We're the lowest of the low ever cinema, and even ours will still say that. It's just one screen before the movie starts. You know how to be go to the concessions, there's still time, or You know,
Yeah.
it'll just and they've had that for like all the way back to like beeper days. Like that's not even anything new. It's like even back when beepers were really popular, it would be
Yeah.
like silence your
Mine is
beeper.
My cinema is a very old one. It's not really like modernized. It's actually kind of purposely kept quite old fashioned because of the nature of it. So it could just be very like specific to mine. They don't really have things like that because.
Well, do you guys not have previews? Like because this is
we
like
have
tied to the
previews.
previews. It's like
Yeah, we have previews. We have
okay.
previews.
Because it's like
I'm-
tied to
my-
that. It's not like
Yeah.
it's not like a special like anything. It's literally.
I'm not
Do you
saying
guys
it-
have the screen where it'll come on and say like go to the concession stand
My
or like
partic-
show popcorn or something?
My particular one, no, but I'm sure that is true of most cinemas in the UK. Again, mine I think is very exceptional here because it's a local town one. It's very
That's
like
ours.
independent.
It's not a chain. Our Anacortes one is not like any of the chains. It's literally like the
Why not?
like
Well, it is
there's
a
no.
chain.
It's not though. What's the
It
chain
is
on
owned.
it?
It's owned by a slightly bigger company that has a few other places. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, like
But, like,
singular ones?
Yeah,
it's
like
not,
like,
like,
a
you're
few
the
other
big ones.
towns. You know,
Like, in
like
the
Friday
US
Harbor, I think.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Like here, the chain ones, Evan, like what you're talking about, the Odeon ones. Ours is named Harkins or AMC. Those are the two you'll hear about in the U.S. I'm sure you guys even have those, don't you, Volky? Harkins or AMC?
The closest AMC is at Mall of America.
Mall America. Okay, yeah. So those are our big chain ones. Those are all gonna be the same. So like the preview you see here is the same
Yeah, it's
preview that
standardized.
Volky will see there. But our Anacortes one is not. It's more like a ma and pa. Like
fair enough.
the lady that owns it, like, was the one that makes your popcorn.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
The blonde hair
I
lady.
don't
Then.
know. I
It's
guess
her
nothing to do with that.
theater.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't know. Then
really ma and pa. Like I said, it only holds I
don't-
think like 2 movies. So.
I have no idea like why ours doesn't. My particular one, I'm sure. Like I said, I think in the UK it'll probably be like the cinema experience is near identical to the US. I just think that like with mine, I've just never really like I've been to a lot of movies. I went to the film festival and we didn't have anything like that. Although the
I
film
don't know
festival
that it
was-
would necessarily be at the film festival.
Well,
I think it would more be like I said, it's just slid in there. It's not even an animated or anything. It's literally like a still shot, and it's just like a be courteous to those around you. Please silence your phone.
No, I've
Like
never.
again, though, not a rule. Just so like don't be
Yeah.
that guy kind of thing.
Interesting.
And most people
I've-
wouldn't do it anyway because they too are there. They paid.
They-
You just paid $20 to watch a movie. You're going to watch the movie typically. That's just me.
I found the like main
Oh,
company.
you found it?
It's called
Oh.
Far Away Entertainment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, I've never even heard of that.
Okay.
Our,
Thanks
It
for posting
has
that, Ali.
locations in Bainbridge Island, Washington, Seattle, Bainbridge Island again, Stanwood, and another Seattle.
so the little one.
So there's like
little
it's like
one.
6 locations. So
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting, Ali. Okay, I see the. Yeah, I wonder why my cinema doesn't really post the, or
Next
show
time
those.
you
before
go,
movies.
like really, like don't look at your
they're
phone. at all.
very
This-
easy to miss, to be
I was
honest.
just gonna say, I probably miss more than I see, but I know
Mhm.
it's there because it's always there. But if you literally were to look down at your phone for 3 seconds, you would miss it because it's
Okay.
it's a
I will.
silent. It's not like an
Well, that's
animated
pretty-
video of it.
I'd
They do
say,
have
like,
noise and stuff.
Unless the newer ones, yeah. It's
I would
been a
say,
while
like-
since I've seen
I would say like even like I was gonna say even like non-big company cinemas like even I just think that's a standard thing across like all cinemas, not like internationally. So I'm surprised. Like I said, it's either I just haven't noticed it or my cinema is just really unique in the fact that it just doesn't post things like that. I'll have a look next time I go and watch a
Yeah,
movie.
it's kind of a if they didn't, it would be weird only in the sense of it's a like you want your customers to have a good experience and
Yeah.
I'm not saying little things like by not like this is perfect what Ali's is showing. Sorry. What Ali's is showing is perfect because ours, like, we have some that do videos like this, and other times it's just a still frame.
Mhm. Fair enough.
But no matter
welcome back,
what,
Ali.
it'll. Yeah,
I
bye,
have
like-
no idea what happened.
but otherwise, it
Stop.
yeah, but otherwise it looks like that. So yeah,
Oh,
because
well,
if
fair
you
enough.
if your place didn't do it, they'd be like, well, we don't like you guys can talk, it's fine. There's no whatever, you know, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
There are those people that would be like, well, nothing says I can't be playing Pokemon Go and light up my whole row, you know.
Sure,
Nin.
yeah.
Nice car.
Thank you.
Did you buy it?
One I
When we-
use for rocket racing.
When we went
Nice.
to the Eras tour movie with BB, Nin was like, well, I was sitting next to Nin at one point, but you know me and my ADHD, I moved around like a whole bunch of times. But like, so Nin was playing Pokemon Go, I was playing Pokemon Go, plus I was looking up everything BB was telling me. BB was on his phone because he was sending me all of like Taylor's backup dancers, like Instagrams. And then you had Riley just sitting there like, can we just watch the movie, please? But I want to say, we were only, how many people were in the theater with us, Nin? Like, 2?
Plus, it's not even a movie.
It really wasn't a movie. It was like a concert, but a movie. It was a concert. And there was only...
It's a concert on screen.
Yeah, there was like 4 people in front of us by like a couple rows. And then there was one crazy lady by herself all the way at the other end of the theater standing up dancing the whole time, and that's it. So like, but if we had people behind us, I would not have had my phone on, because I do know that like,
Yeah,
when people in front of you have their phones on, it can be very
To
distracting.
be fair, I get anxious about like ruining people's experiences. Like even if I'm worried if I breathe too loudly. Like when the first day I went to the Chinese film festival, I went into Screen 2 to watch. It was like a short film strand thing. It was basically just 5 back-to-back short films that were made by like people who submitted them into like this contest thing. And there were literally like 2 people in there, and I was at the backmost row. But because it was so quiet in there, like, and I had like this popcorn, and they didn't have anything. I was like munching the popcorn like slowly and as surgically as possible because I was terrified I was gonna like make like too loud a crunch and it was gonna like annoy them. But that was me being very paranoid and being very weird. But it was like but Screen 2 at my cinema is like a really small one. We really only have one big screen. In fact, we only used to have one screen until like a year ago when they added like a small second one. But yeah, like I was very conscious of that the entire time. Even though they probably wouldn't have even cared or even noticed. But I was scared they were gonna
I
like.
saw a picture of you from there.
Yes, there was a
You're
highlights
famous.
video. I am in the room. I'm sat next to
I
a
hope you
gentleman.
get royalties from that, by the way.
I actually had a conversation with a gentleman I was sat next to about China. It was really interesting.
I could tell you guys seem very deep in thought.
He has a business in China, so he was telling me he frequently, like with his wife, will travel there because they were both sat in the audience. But he lived in a town like about 30 miles away from mine, so he just wanted to show support to kind of Chinese cinema by going. So yeah, it was a good conversation.
You should have gotten his phone number.
I don't want to make his wife jealous.
I know your hair get pretty long there. His hair's gotten really long. I think it goes like... It's longer than Riley's. How did you do that? You caught up and surpassed her. Yeah. Riley's hair's really long.
I don't think it is.
Maybe pass as a rock star.
Mm-hmm. He could. I told him he should let me French braid it or let Riley French braid it.
Oh, people! Oh my God! People at work want to French braid my
He
hair.
said no. Oh, you should
I'm
let
good.
them.
It would hurt it always hurts my scalp even when I put it in a ponytail.
Yeah, no, I actually get that. That's why I don't like braids, because my scalp's very sensitive to being cold. Oh, what a jerk. Marshmallow just like beat me to death with his mallet. Oh, what a meanie. I should mention I had a lot of damage already, so it wasn't like it was that hard to kill me. But still,
It's okay, I killed him for you.
thank you. He's a jerk. This is like the weirdest place to have the circle at the moment. I don't like it when it's like up on cliffs and stuff. I can't be bothered to like,
You know, I'm liking. I like what I've got here, so what
That
else
is,
can I
it's a
use?
beautiful. That was a great elimination you had, Evan. That was. I'm liking it too.
Shut
Oh, and
up!
it's like when it's apparently this has happened to me twice. I spawn like beneath the train.
You do? That's
Yeah.
cool.
Neat.
That's
I want to spawn
interesting.
underneath the terrain.
Yeah, me too. What can I spawn on these train?
You're trying to be mod.
I don't mean
Am I doing a good
train,
job
I
of it?
mean terrain,
Oh,
like under
hey,
the
boo.
ground.
Terrain, like the terrain.
The
Right?
terrain.
The
Sorry, I'll
terrain.
stop.
Evan, be quiet. Dusty's gonna hurt you,
Do it.
and I'm gonna be I will be supportive in that.
I know.
I will hold you down and let Dusty tickle you.
Oh my, what?
I'm sorry, there's no worse torture in this world in my book than being tickled, so
Yeah.
just deal with it.
That's why I do it to you a lot.
Why I cut off my armpits.
You cut off your armpits.
Why do people always like want to tickle you in your armpits as a kid? Like, anyone else ever notice that?
Yeah, it's
Kinda weird if
I
you
don't
ask
know.
me.
I just try not to
Kinda
think about
weird.
it.
Armpits are made for one thing only, and that's to make fart noises out of. Right, Nin?
Yeah.
I don't know any other reason for armpits. As a kid, it was like one of my favorite things to do is to make fart noises out of my armpits.
I used to do that all the time when I was younger. I used to.
You still
My
do it.
friend. My
We should have
friend
an armpit
actually.
ban on Skade.
I had a friend who taught me all the ways to make it work, and one of them was he called it the penguin one,
Yep.
where like he'd raise his arm and he'd like pull it down, and it would literally make like the loudest noise like compared to all of them. It was so funny.
I guess this mountain is like confusing the respawning. It happened to me again.
What the hell? Oh my! I respawned below the map.
Yeah, that's happened to me 3 times in this game.
Did you? Does she do under your outro?
Sure. Thank you all for watching. This has been me, Dusty Circuit, here with some Fortnite with Skade. If you liked what you saw, remember to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to see my next videos, be sure to hit the bell for notifications.
Ding ding. Peace out. Ring 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 ring